So this episode of Komi Can't Communicate, we almost lost a good one. We almost lost a good soldier out there today. Our boy Tadano almost just withered and just immediately just went away. Like, this man was seconds away from being completely crushed and mortified. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a very, very strong lost opportunity this episode where Tadano's mom acknowledged the fact that, hey, like, a boy gave you candy, well, you know, he must be a really good friend. I thought when the mom walked away, I thought she was gonna walk away to go and laugh in the hallway, and that was a huge lost opportunity, because I don't know if you were waiting for it, but I was waiting for her mom, for Tadano's mom to walk in the hallway and just go like, I thought that was a big lost opportunity this episode. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. She just basically acknowledged and then dipped out. And for whatever reason, I don't know if his sister maybe heard. I don't know if she heard Komi coming to the door. But she was like, "Yo, you need to go get ice cream. You need to go to the store. You need to go get ice cream. Like, you need to go right now. You go do it like right now." And thankfully, he ran into Komi, and you guys saw the end of the episode where Komi finally was able to give him the chocolate, tell him that it was the best one. She didn't use her notebook, so she was actually able to verbalize it and communicate to Tadano that, hey, you got the best chocolate out of everybody. He was able to verbalize, like, hey, like, I was panicking. I was worried. I thought she hated me. I thought we were on good terms, and I thought I just, like, we're not anymore. I was freaking out, man. And when he said that, oh, it makes me so happy, he basically, like, he overloaded Komi with cuteness overload, and I thought that was a really, really cute scene, and I thought that was a really cool little touch for the show, to have that kind of cuteness overload. But this time it be Tadano having that cuteness overload by just being so appreciative, by finally getting the chocolate and stuff. And I think that little moment that they shared was really good. In some cases, though, one of the things that I was thinking as I was watching this episode was, I kind of feel like, in some senses, like, we have made a lot of, from the romance sense, and I want to make sure that it's super clear. This is just from the romance aspect. I was really feeling that we have been making huge strides romantically to get Tadano and Komi, in this coupleness. And I feel like this episode specifically, I just kind of felt like we took a step back from that, and I feel like we're even farther away from getting them to that level. And I really feel like, obviously, by the end of this season, nothing's gonna happen. Like, if they even hold pinkies, I would be just tremendously surprised by that, if that even happens at all. Which, at this point, I really don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I don't think that they're even gonna go on a date or anything this season at all, which is a little bit unfortunate, because that means we've gone through now. What would it be? I think was there 10 episodes or 12 last season? We've roughly gone through 20 to 24 episodes of Komi Can't Communicate, which is kind of crazy to think about. But we've gotten more episodes of Komi than we have of a lot of other anime who have made it a lot farther. Now, I know, and I know you know, that that's not the point of the anime. The point of the anime is about bridging a gap of communication with somebody that really struggles, and showing her basically break out of her shell and be able to take additional steps, just like she did this episode, where Tadano had to give her a little bit of push, but she was able to go and talk to the friends that she made during the trip, the Kyoto trip, the last couple episodes. She was able to go talk to her friends via Tadano's little bit of push, but she was actually able to make that happen. So again, making those huge strides, making those huge developments. This episode, she went to Onamine's house, and she met all of her siblings. She was able to cook cake with them, bond with them. She was able to speak in front of people who aren't Tadano, which is huge. Even though they're very small words, she was able to, say ah and like little things, extremely cute. So for the purpose of what the anime is going for, it's absolutely nailing. In some cases, I really feel like this definitely does not belong in a romance category. It definitely belongs in a subtext romance category, where it's just very subtle hints, subtle drops. But I don't think we're gonna get the full blown thing that at this point I kind of want. Because I think that if she enters a relationship with Tadano and it's reciprocated back, which it will be, I think that will help her grow even more. because of the time that they spend, right? If you she's tried to hold his hand before, so if you kind of like break down those barriers and they hold hands, hug, physical touch, I think that'll break down some of the barriers that she has with other people, not on a physical level, but be more confident, which is kind of what I want to see as the anime kind of goes forward. If we get another season, if we get like a third core or a third core or true second season or a third season, whatever they want to call it, because they call it differently. In Japan is second season. Here they just tacked it on Netflix as season 1, so kind of a core 2. Who knows, But overall, this episode is really good. I love that there was a lot of focus on Valentine's Day. I love seeing Kai, get the chocolates from that girl. I like seeing that he had to muster up the energy to go and give his chocolates to TADANO. I think this episode was really funny. But man, when TADANO almost just died and he almost pulled a Peter Parker, like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, on us, and like that had me absolutely dead. All right, I'm leaving you guys on those thoughts there. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys being here for another week of Komi Can't Communicate. We have a couple episodes left, so make sure you put down in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode, and let me know what you think about the love between Komi and TADANO. All right, I'll see you guys next week for whenever episode 11 launches. I'll see you then. Peace.